Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Backstone Boxing. Now, man, there's been a lot of news about this pay-per-view event with Jermell Charlo and Jarmall Charlo, man. It's a double header, double main event, and it's only for $74.99, man. That's the price tag for this fight. Now, this is a really big deal, man. People have been talking about how this fight costs too much money and how it's a ripoff, and that's just not true. Why? Because typically PPVs, pay-per-views, they only have usually 3 fights. That's how many fights pay-per-views usually have. That's the standard for pay-per-views. But with Jarmall and Jermell Charlo, they're both their own stars. So therefore, they're gonna have not just 3 fights. They're gonna have 6 fights. And that being said, you get 2 pay-per-views and bundled on the price of 1. So really, if you think about it, these fights are really only $37 each, which are extremely cheap for pay-per-view in America. They've just been tossed into one for this event in particular, and this is a good time, man. I mean, that means you can have a barbecue with the family. You can bring friends over and watch boxing all day, man, all day. Now this is a really big deal, man. I'm really excited to see that there's so many elite level fighters fighting each other at the highest level, man. I'm gonna start with Jarmall Charlo, man, versus Daryanchenko, phenomenal fighter, a fighter who fought first. It was Triple G, and a lot of people thought he won that fight. Daryanchenko, they thought he got underneath Triple G's jab, worked his body, and really got a UD, but the judges did not give him the nod, and they gave Triple G the name. Because why? Because he's the big name and he has big bucks behind him. Very sad for Daryanchenko. But then he fought my boy Daniel Jacobs, which is an extremely tough fight. Daryanchenko was looking great in that fight, but ultimately a split decision by my boy Daniel Jacobs. Daryanchenko is an extremely tough fighter, and the only 2 losses he has in his career were Triple G and Daniel Jacobs, but the guy has never been stopped before. It's always a really tough fight when you fight someone like a Daryanchenko. A lot of people are sleeping on him. A lot of people are sleeping on him in his Jarmall Charlo fight. Now, that being said, it's going to give Jarmall Charlo some mutual opponents to compare himself and contrast himself to what it talks about the elite level in the middleweight division, the Triple G's and the Daniel Jacobs. Now, Jermell Charlo, man, he's fighting Rosario, man, a phenomenal power puncher, man, from the Dominican Republic, and the guy is a monster, man. He has a nice story. He got stopped early in his career by Nathaniel Gloumore. That was an incredible fight. You guys should watch that fight. And but he's built back, and he started from scratch and came back, and he's looking phenomenal, man. His most notable victory that gave him the title was Julian J. Rock Williams, and that was a extremely tough fight. But I mean, at the end of the day, Rosario just walked through Julian's shots and managed to get the WBA and IBF title. Walk through his shots. This is a really big deal, man. The super middleweight division is extremely close. Everyone's really competitive with each other, and in my opinion, there's been no one to really distinguish themselves from the rest. And even if one can beat the other, I understand Rosario has some L's in his career, earlier in his career. They were just one, but if you mix and match these fighters, you never know what might happen. So we're gonna see this whole thing play out. But the fact of the matter is, on this card, besides Jermell and Jarmall, there's a lot of undefeated fighters in here. There's a lot of titleists in these on this card, and this is going to be really exciting for sport boxing, right? You got Figueroa versus Vasquez, Casemiro versus Maka, right? Neri versus Almeida, Roman versus Payano. It's just really stacked, man. And like I said, if this is a double header, double main event card, so you got 6 fights all together, and usually pay-per-view fights only have 3 fights, right? So I think it's worth the money, man. Would I be buying it? Yeah, I'm gonna cop it, man. I'm gonna cop that for sure. If anything, I can have a party with some of my friends. We'll go out chip in. We can do it that way. It's a lot funnier with friends, but boxing is much more hype that way. But anyway, man, let me know how you guys feel about it though, man. Do you guys think it's worth the money? I do, man. I do. It's rare you see two big name superstars like Jermell and Jarmall on one card. Big news, big news. Let me know how you guys feel about it though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, bitch.